Yo, my people, what you saying today? We're going to be making a beat for Marnz Malone and KayMuni. I'm going to break down the loop and then I'm going to make some drums live so you guys can see what I do. Apologies if the mic sounds a bit weird, if I sound like a robot. I don't really know what's going on. I'm going to try to fix it for the next video, but I keep slacking with these videos, so I thought, let me just smash one out quickly. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So this is what the loop sounds like. I'm going to start from the hook where the most parts are playing, and then I'm going to go to the little breakdown section, and then I'm going to show you guys how I actually made it. Maybe I can follow you. Where's this place I've never got? Take it away. Take it. Maybe I can follow you. Where's this place I've never got? Take it away. Take it. Little guitar. So as you can see, yeah, that's sounding quite nice. It's sounding like a Marnz Malone type beat, type melody. But yeah, I'm just gonna break that down for you guys right now. Alright, so starting off, I just started with this piano. I'll play that for you now. Yeah, so a very simple piano pattern. All it is a D sharp minor to a C sharp to a B, back up to a C sharp. Just to make it a bit more interesting, on the 1 and the 3, basically I just sort of added a bit of extra strum to it, so it was more of like a played out, like a delayed chord instead of just a straight chord, because I just thought it'd make it a bit more interesting. And then obviously I added some top notes here. Here what I did was, at the end, I like to do this quite a lot, if you add a note and then you copy and paste it up 1 octave, it gives it like a nice soulful sound. And then obviously with the chord here as well, I cut it and then just repeated it over, just so it gets a bit more rhythm. And then here what I did was I added some melodic notes, just to give it a bit of emotion. But because where the chord was cut, it didn't sound good together. So basically, instead of just having it repeated over, I just deleted it and then just left it open. Alright, so moving on, I literally just copy and pasted the chords and into this pad sound from Analog Lab. Yeah, so that's literally, it's quite quiet underneath the piano. All it does is add a bit of atmosphere, adds a bit of emotion. Alright, so moving on, I got this bell sound from Expand. I'll play that for you now. And then if I play that with the piano, you'll see that it is copying the notes from the piano. So yeah, it just makes it sound a bit more interesting, a bit less plain. After that, I added this bass from Analog Lab. Very simple bass, literally just copied the root notes from the piano. And then finally, you can't have a Marnz Malone type beat without a nice emotional vocal. So I got this from Splice. Maybe I can follow you. Where's this place I've never got? Love will shake you. Take it away. So yeah, it was. I had to speed it up quite a bit because it was at 125, and obviously I brought it back and then sped it up. It's a very nice emotional sounding melody. I pitched it down as well, and for mixing for the vocal, all I did was add a bit of reverb, add a bit of delay, and obviously in EQ I put a radio preset on there. And for this sound here, it's just like a nice little sort of accent sound. What I did was I grabbed the bell and I exported it out and I reversed it. So this is what that sounds like. It's just underneath the melody, it adds a bit of something different, do you know what I mean? This is what it sounds like altogether. And then finally what I did after that, I went into Analog Lab because I wanted to have something for like a little breakdown section. I grabbed this guitar and just added this pattern. You know, that would just be good for like a nice breakdown section, a verse or a bridge or something like that. So that's how you make melodies for Marnz Malone. What we're going to do now is we're going to get into some drums. Right, so moving straight onto the drums, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put the melody into a mixer track. And I always like to bring it down to about 12 decibels because I feel like that it gives the drums enough room to breathe, sort of. Alright, cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring some drums in. I think we're going to go into Ben's Music's drum kit to find a snare. Quite like that one, you know. Let's go with that one. Quickly, let's extend that. Basic snare pattern. Right, cool. What we're going to do is quickly, we're going to copy and paste that over to make it 8 bars. Gotta find a nice open hat. Add a little ride at the start actually. Now I don't really like that one, you know. Maybe if I go into a different drum kit, let's try this one. Nah. Quite like that. Gotta find a hi-hat now. I like to play with the velocity as well with my hi-hat. Simple. Maybe something like that. Too much. Add a little ghost note. Get rid of that one. Yeah, I like that. Maybe find like a little counter snare. Copy and paste that over. That guitar's nice. I'm thinking maybe add like just a little hi-hat roll somewhere. Maybe something like here. Something subtle. I want to have a little break as well. Some pauses. Something like that maybe. Add a roll here. Yeah, I quite like that. Yeah, it's sounding nice. It's sounding nice so far. Sounding nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly mix out, arrange it, and I'll show you the final beat. Cool, so I've got the final beat laid out. This is what I've done to arrange it. So what I've done is obviously I had the little intro with the vocal, and then I added this live hat for the build up. Builds a bit of suspension. Then it goes straight into the hook. And then the first part of the verse starts like this. And then obviously goes straight back into the hook, and then second verse. But on the second verse, it has a breakdown at the end, so just 4 bars where there's no drums, it's just the melody. That's just for a bit of variation in the verse, and then obviously it goes back into the hook again. I've also added these little cuts in the drums, so you know when it's like changing into the verse or to the hook or something like that. So here I just cut the hats out. Same thing I did here when it goes in, when the hats come out here. So basically, to make it a bit of a smoother transition, I just cut the hats out here again. But yeah, that is pretty much the beat. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back with another video very soon. Let me know what you want to see. There'll be free loop kits coming out as well. So make sure you stay tuned and subscribe. Yeah, thank you, man. In a bit.